Yes, sir. We are back with another edition of Fast Break Bets presented by Betting Pros. You know me, you know the voice, you know the guy. It's me, really real, villain real, Terrell Furman Jr. here at your service. All right. Good day. We made profit. Could have been a sweep if the 76ers and the Pelicans were serious about playing basketball at all. And you know what? That's another reason why bring up what we did. Another reason why people hate the NBA is because of the injury report. And granted, again, back to back, I understand, but like Grimes and CJ didn't have any injuries. They just were resting them on the second leg of a back to back. And that really affected the total. So many missed shots. I think the Pelicans shot like 39% from the field. It was just very, very frustrating. And honestly, I didn't even make it through the whole game because I was so mad. So that doesn't go over at all, not even close. Kevin Durant does what needs to be done, gets over 9.5. Even if you got 10.5 at plus money closer to game time, you got both of those bets. W. Nas Reed came through for us in the second half. Big Nas Reed over 12.5 points. W. 2-in-1 day in the NBA to kick off the week of fast break bets. That's what I like to hear. Let's keep it rolling into another day of profit. All right, two more plays for you here. Dropping my social media YouTube short play on X and YouTube later today as well. So that'll give us three if you're new here to the program. But first, before we get to that, got to remind you about this Dominique Wilkins signed jersey, courtesy of our friends over there at pristineauction.com. Shout out to them. You have a chance to win this jersey. All you have to do is subscribe over there at Betting Pros YouTube channel and comment on just choose this one, Fast Break Bets video, and you will have a chance to win that jersey. I'll be giving it away next week in the first day of April, I believe is scheduled for. Yeah, first day of April. So let's do that. Dominic Wilkins signed jersey. Really, really cool stuff. Giving that away for our listeners. And I'm telling you, if you sitting there and you're thinking, man, I've never won a raffle before, hey, take it from expert raffle loser here. Let me get the camera back on me. Expert raffle loser here. Only won one raffle in my entire 29 years of life. Only won one raffle. So you can get one. Trust me, you can get one. You can do it. All right, let's get into it. Here we are. We have my favorite bet of the year because the Dallas Mavericks are on the second leg of a back to back here on a Tuesday playing my New York Knickerbockers. Knickerbockers are laying 8.5. 223.5 is total. You should already know what I'm doing. I said the Mavericks are on the second leg of a back to back. We've been playing this for a little while now. And I mean, we're not going to stop now. Here we are. We have the Dallas Mavericks over the course of the season. They are 10-1 to the over on the second leg of a back to back. Their team total over. Wow, hold on. Did that just go? My light just go off on me? Whoa. Let's get that back up. That was weird. There we go. Why'd that go off? All right, we're good. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back, people. We are back. We are back. There we go. We're back. All right. Everything's fine. Everything is okay. Everything's okay. That was kind of scary. All right. What was I talking about? Wow. That threw me off. Oh, I was talking about why the Mavs team total over is the greatest bet this season. Because it's 11-0. 11-0. The Mavs team total over on the second leg of a back-to-back this season is 11-0. It hasn't lost. What? That's insane. That is insane. 100% betting that again. Do I have to go through a breakdown? Like, do I even have to do it? At this point, you should have seen the Mavs on the second leg of back-to-back and said, no, he's betting that. Yep, here I am. Mavs to go over their team total of 107.5 here. Let's look at what their team total has been on the second leg of a back-to-back this season. 133, 118, 121, 116, 118, 122, 137, 129, 121, 127, 120. They have been over 107 points in 9 of their 12 games this month. Anthony Davis is not playing in this game. There's no way, no shot that he's playing on the second leg of a back to back here. And yet they still went over again in 9 of 12 this month. So I think that they have a good chance to go over here. Knicks have been playing really solid defense, but the Knicks have been 6-4-1 to the over in their games this season where their opponent is on the second leg of a back to back. So they've allowed some scoring. I like the overlook. I like the Knicks team total over as well. That's really good. Opponent's team total for the Mavericks in those games 8-3. But the official play, oh, we're sticking with the 11-0 Giant right here. We're going with the Dallas Mavericks team total over 107.5. That is what I am doing on at this moment in Fast Break Bets. All right. Let's see here. Next up, I am going with prop bet cheat sheet play, and it's going to be an under. We're going with Darius Garland to go under 32.5. There is some 33.5s out there, people. So make sure you're checking the line. But 32.5 here is the number that I'm going with for Darius Garland to go under his points, rebounds, and assists on a Tuesday in the association going up against the Portland Trailblazers here. Darius Garland has not been good to this number. Darius Garland has gone under 32. Wait, hold on. Where'd it go? Darius Garland, where'd you go? I just lost my screen. There we go. All right. Darius Garland. Darius Garland has gone under 34.5. I'm sorry. Adjusted number 34.5. Darius Garland has gone under 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists in 14 of his last 15 games. Now, prop bet cheat sheet is really cool because you got the prop bet analyzer here, and you can go through the game log and you can kind of see where his points, rebounds, and assists have been at. And look at this. The line's been at 20, 23, 29, 30, 29, 30, 42. Like the numbers kind of jumped up, down, and around. And so uh he hasn't been as good. Like he hasn't finished. He's had solid games, but he hasn't finished above that mark in a while. That last time that he's been able to do it was the 11th that he was able to get over this line of 34.5 when he had that 42 in the points, rebounds, and assists. After that, 23, 23, 28, 29. You look at the Portland Trailblazers and what they've been doing with guards, and they've been defending the guard position pretty well recently. They haven't had a player go over this line of 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists as a guard since Cade Cunningham on March 9th, and he went for 37. So they've been really, really good guarding the guard position recently. Darius Garland hasn't been playing to the level of this prop. It's not saying that he's been playing bad, but this is a very much adjusted line for Darius Garland all the way up here at 34.5. I think it's way too much. I'm going to jump in on the under. Prop bet cheat sheet has Darius Garland projected for 30.2. So they're not even projecting him to have a bad game. It's just not a good enough to be 34.5. 30.2 points, rebounds, and assists here. 68% cover probability and a 5-star bet rating. And in his last 2 games against the Portland Trailblazers, he has finished with 22 and 26 points, rebounds, and assists, respectively. I am backing Darius Garland to go under 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists here. And those are my 2 plays. Mavs team total over 107.5. Greatest bet in the world, 11-0 right now. We'll see what happens with it. I do like the over in that game. I do like Knicks team total in that game. I will be betting both, and my light just went out again. That was weird. All right. But I will be betting both. However, I will finish with Darius Garland under 33.5 PRA as well. So there we are. That's what I'm doing here today. Mavs team total over 107.5. Darius Garland under 30. I had 33.5 there. It's at 34.5. I like under 34.5. He hasn't been good to this number recently. All right. That's it. My light throwing me off. Like, come on. Okay. Let me see here. Can I get this to turn? Whatever. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're about to end. It's fine. We're about to end. No, because it's actually bothering me. Hold on. Let's. No, no. All right. You know what? Just got to fix that another time. It's really annoying. Whatever. YouTube got a nice little show here of me trying to figure out technical difficulties with my light. And other than that, that is it. I'm at really real underscore. Make sure you give me a follow on X at Betting Pros on X and TikTok. Follow there at Betting Pros NFL on Instagram and YouTube.com/Betting Pros, where again, comment on any fast break bets video, subscribe, and you'll have a chance to win a Dominique Wilkins signed jersey. All right, that is it. I have nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending podcast just ending like this. I hate technology. We are out of here. No, I don't really hate technology.